Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
What up, babies? You happy today? Look what I caught this morning. Yep, little bitty field mouse. Waiting for a mouse trap. And I caught him. Don't know what we're gonna do with him either today. But, yep. Duck's doing good. Let's get out here on this walk. Check out these trails. Let's go check out the pond right quick. Come on, babies. Let's go check out the pond. Look at the little mouse. Oh, it ain't much water in here. Not much at all. It's getting better. This is the deepest area over here. It don't look deep, but it's probably at least 2 feet deep right here. And then that is the shallow end over there. But I left this in so that the ducks could walk down into it, but it looks like it's not enough water for them to want to walk down into right now. What I'm thinking about doing is going over here, and it's like a little creek or drainage over here. I'm thinking about getting a couple extra hoses for my pump and going down in here and pumping the water out. I can see it, but that's a far stretch right there. I'm probably gonna need like 2 more hoses, and then I would be able to pump water up out of the creek and into the pond. So I'm gonna run the tractor supply store today and try and get a couple extra hoses. Man, excuse me. But let's get out here on this walk. Oh yeah, way more water today, ain't it, y'all? One good rain yesterday, and the creek looking good and sounding good. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is what I'm used to the creek sounding like right here. It might be a little bit fast, but this is what I'm liking. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is that fish aquarium sound. And only problem is, during times like this, you don't see no fish. The fish could be anywhere they want to be. If I was the fish, this is the time that I would be finding the deepest spots possible. And I would just stay there. Because, boy, after you realize how shallow this thing gets, boy, you realize what you need to do if you make it through it. And right now, I'm saying fish need to all be somewhere deep. They got shown like 3 times this summer how crucial things can get. And I'm saying in these thin little shallow ponds of creek water, boy, everything could be eaten. Yesterday, what was that, a snake? Was that yesterday or the day before? Can't remember. Don't really matter. Hey, today's Saturday, y'all. I ain't got nowhere to be today, except for I got a couple errands I'm gonna run. I always run them in the morning on Saturday. Grab the things I need for the shop, and the things I need for the yard. That's pretty much a Saturday routine for me. and I do it every week, so it don't matter if I forget something. I can always make it at least a week. Always. I feel like I buy enough to make it a couple months. But when I start running low, but I don't feel like I ever run low on anything because I'm making sure I can pick up stuff every week. And now that I'm doing the cleanup and stuff on Mondays and everything, it's like it's easy. I can take notes on Monday and I pick it up that following Saturday. Everything I need. I'm telling you, having help is very helpful. Oh yeah. Hey, so yesterday I thought I was gonna get some help because I got a barber friend who ain't in the barber shop nowhere, and they say they good with social media. So I was gonna try and do not a trade so much, but an agreement of some sort where we could help each other out. And boy, I tell you, it's like normal. People let you down and not show up, not even communicate. But what I'm saying is, I'm starting to understand that that's just the way the people are. And I guess that's the hard thing. When you ain't got the money to pay somebody up front and you're trying to do things through a negotiation or however you can make it work until you can find a way to pay. But I guess what I'm saying is, you do what you have to until you can do what you want to. And right now, I'm in a situation where ain't nothing, I ain't gonna say ain't nothing providing like I wanted to. I feel like everything is rolling like it's supposed to, and everything is picking up momentum like it's supposed to. But I'm in a spot where I'm in like a bottleneck. Everything hinges on me making it happen, and that's what's slowing it down. I don't believe, now I say multitasking. I'm multitasking right now. I'm exercising, clearing my head, shooting a video, yeah. But really, I'm doing one thing. I'm working on my morning routine. That's how I view it. So now that I'm out here doing all these things that, yeah, I'm saying it's better in me. But that means I can't be doing something else right now. And I know people thinking, why you want to do so much? I'm saying, I understand the power in numbers. And numbers, when you're trying to get to where you're trying to get to, guess I'm saying, I'll never be happy with just what I can produce. I'm one person. And I'm saying, I think that mentality, though it's hard, but what I'm saying is if I keep moving, what I'm saying is right now just might not be the right timing. Once I figure out how to make everything work, then I'll be able to sit down and show somebody how I want it to work. Maybe that's what it is. But I be thinking, there's somebody out there that can teach me and get me in the right direction. But what I'm saying, I think I just got my hand in too many different areas. Maybe I need to sit back, reassess, pull back on some areas. I don't know. I ain't really too worried about it. Things are working. They just ain't, to me, working at maximum efficiency. But they working, so that's all that matters. Hey, speaking of working, and I feel like this is a case of maximum efficiency right here. And I say maximum, I think it could get better, but I ain't pushing for everything. Check this out. My ducks yesterday went out, 3 ducks, pulled out 4 eggs. What I'm saying is, every duck that puts out an egg, I feel like that's maximum efficiency. Then you got an overachiever. One tried to put out 2. Oh yeah. I feel like my ducks feel like, yeah, they understand. I'm sitting here working with them and they working with me, even though I ain't started eating these eggs yet. What I'm saying is, hey, let's get a consistency in size and shape, and then we'll talk about that. But right now, these boys still coming out all different shapes and sizes. Some are rounder than others. Some look real good. Some look better than chicken eggs. But until they all do, I don't know. I feel like they trying to work out their inner mechanics. And what I'm saying is, if that's the case, that means them eggs ain't gonna be tasting as good either. But what I'm saying, and I'm gonna stop saying what I'm saying, but they producing. And that's amazing. Because it's like they know. And at first I felt like they were upset that I was taking them. Now it seemed like they okay that I'm taking them. or I don't know. We'll figure that out too. We got a little ways to go. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to really enjoy these ducks, and I ain't doing much with them these days. Like, I don't walk them like I used to. I just let them roam free now because they don't bother anything. They don't. And now that they found this little creek, oh man, what's in my pockets? That's rattling. Ooh, muddy out here too. Oh yeah, feel pretty good though. Hey, now that they got my down that little creek down the hill from the pond, they just go back there most of the day. They stay out of people's yard. I think that's how the one messed up his leg the other day, was being chased, probably, or scared. And down in that creek, there's no way really down. It's not my yard, so I can't go making a trail for them. But they found a way to get down there. And they don't bother anything or anybody while they down there, so I don't bother them. And then they come out when it's time to get put up for the night. I feel like they'll do that with the pond once the pond fills up. And one day, if I get this stuff today, I'm gonna go down in there and suck some water out, try and fill up the pond a little faster. I just don't want to do it with a water hose. That's all I care about. I'm not gonna stick my water hose in there and fill it up. That don't make no sense. It's not a swimming pool. I don't care if the ducks swim that bad. But if I can get some water out of that pond and fill it, or out of the creek next to the pond and fill it up, I do it that way. I like to see the pump push water uphill. But that is the drain off area for the pond. Basically, that's why the pond is there. So when the pond floods, it'll just flow right over that hill and go down into the creek. And hopefully, I mean, I don't know, like excavating like that, but from what it looks like, I feel like I have the dirt slope so that the water will flow out where I want it to flow out and to where I want it to flow out. But I won't know until it overflows one time, I guess. And after it overflows that first time, I guarantee I'll fix it then. And that's what I like to do, is see where water sits, and like, that's why I walk my yard and check that kind of stuff out. Wherever water is sitting, if I don't want it there, kind of like this morning, since it rained so hard yesterday, I got to see if water's flowing down my trails. If water's flowing down my trails, then I got to do something to stop that. Because it makes it super muddy for days after. And now, I feel like it's about to start cooling down now. So when it's about to start cooling down, it's going to be a lot more muddy days, I feel like. And then when the winter get here and snow and all that stuff, it's going to be really muddy. Last year, I feel bad. I got the four-wheeler stuck last year, and I didn't have Penny yet. Or did I? I can't remember if I had Penny. I don't think so. But hey, that four-wheeler stayed out there a long time until I was able to get out there and get it unstuck. The mud it got too muddy, and even with four-wheel drive, it couldn't go nowhere. And then it snowed and it froze, and I couldn't get it up out of there. And so I left it there for probably like 2 or 3 weeks. I would just go out and start it up every once in a while to try and make sure, you know, that the engine didn't go bad while I was sitting out there. And oh, there goes some fish. Yeah. And it ended up working out just fine. I got it out once it started warming up, and every time everything would melt, I would go out there and kind of move it a little bit, move the wheels, try and pick it up, try and get it out, basically. And I never did. And I don't remember how I got it out, but it took me a lot of work. And what I'm hoping is that I can get these trails not to be that muddy this year. I know why it's muddy like it is, because basically it's all topsoil that I just turned over and turned over. It barely has any clay soil. And so it's staying muddy. Especially, I think it's turned over, it gets real muddy. It's horrible to walk on there, because it gets all tacky on the bottom of your shoes. But I'm gonna get it done. I don't even know what done is. Oh, I didn't tell you about this John Deere stuff. So they called me back yesterday, yet again, and asked me some more questions and wanted to change the day. So it's not gonna be Monday, it'll be Tuesday now. but they still letting me know that they're interested. And I even sent them some videos they could go through and see, because basically they want to do a video where they walk through, see me and my yard. I guess I'm gonna be talk to them. They said it's gonna be about 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm like, cool. So what I did is I sent them some of the videos that I have on my YouTube channel and told them basically these are some different videos of my yard, so y'all already be somewhat familiar with what my yard looks like, and some of my video work that I've already done. I'm saying, hey, I hope they ain't got to come all the way from California to shoot this. Oh, there goes some fish. Shoot this commercial, but it looks like they might have to. What I'm saying is, hey, let me get good with them. They know they have a division in Cincinnati that, you know, hey, y'all want to send me somewhere and shoot a commercial for y'all? Y'all more than welcome. Hey, you're gonna have to provide the equipment, because all I got is my GoPro and one DSLR, and I'm telling you, that ain't gonna get me far. Hey, what I'm saying is, I shot for the moon. I went past it. I'm looking for a star. Oh, we was talking about if I had all the money in the world and it didn't matter, what kind of car would I get? I don't know. It wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't matter. I don't think the vehicles really matter. I just need to get from point A to B, and I need to take everything I need to take with me. That's it. Hey, I told you I got stung not yesterday. What I'm saying is I got the stinger out yesterday. My wife got it out for me. Oh my goodness. I've been walking around with that. And there goes another frog. These frogs crazy for coming way up here. There he is right there. Oh, he jumped down. What do these frogs keep coming up here for? What do they be wanting? Man, this young low because of the water. Oh, man. Them frogs always be right there. I wonder what they be doing. So far away from the water. Hey, that was crazy. I lifted my shirt yesterday. I didn't even see that lady. I just lifted my shirt again in the same spot. It must be from coming out of that low area. Yeah, I feel bad I didn't show y'all today, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, so another beautiful morning though. It don't matter that it rains. Look, we got water. That sounds so much better. Oh, it looks good. One of the deep spots all the fish should be in right now. Look at that. That junk's looking good today. Oh, it look deep. And look, somebody took all the rocks yet again. Come on, y'all. I know this water ain't moving these rocks like that. There ain't no way. It ain't no way that water moving them rocks like that. This looks good today. Oh, yeah. They're moving pretty good. Oh, yeah. I'm loving this. Oh, yeah. Hey, what I'm saying is this feels like it's recharging me. I'm dead serious. I don't know what it is about the sound of water. But I could sit and listen to that all day. I could. Hey, y'all, so check this out. I finished the shot yesterday. Yeah, that junk was like a train wreck. Like you couldn't turn away. Hey, that was the first TV show that I felt like both me and my wife was waiting on to be over with. Like, hey, let's get this over. Let's wrap this up, because that junk just started dying quickly. Oh my goodness. I feel bad. I wanted to like that show so much, but it made no sense. Not whatsoever. Even the way it ended made absolutely no sense whatsoever. And I like how this is set up. This is cool. Hey, what I'm saying is, how? Do this water be moving that fast? It can't be. Oh, I just walked right into a spider web. That water can't be moving that fast. Hey, but I love this though. This is amazing right here, how this is working. This is one of my favorite spots. Hey, I don't know, yeah. I just love being able to come out here and look every morning and see what I see. I do. I feel strange that I'm always bringing y'all with me, but I'm saying I love it too. Oh yeah. Got some more little fish. Oh yeah. Hey, yesterday I was inside so much that I pretty much, well, I guess that's what you would do. You would miss the rain, right? But I was never outside when it was raining. Every time I walked out the barbershop, it wasn't raining no more. And then every time I walked in the barbershop, it was like storming outside. Every time it seemed like somebody was coming in like, man, did you see how it was coming down out there? I'm like, nah. I walk out to get them and walk. It's just, I don't know. It was strange though. All day yesterday, I didn't get wet not once. But it was coming down like it was in buckets every time I looked out the window, or one of my clients told me, look out the window. Oh yeah, hey, Friday was a good day. Really good day. Oh yeah, hey, but Fridays always are. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. I got the same people on my Fridays every Friday. It's probably like only one appointment time that's somebody outside, outside my normal schedule. And so it make it so Fridays is a day where I pretty much know what kind of day I'm gonna have. I kind of know who I'm gonna be talking to. And most of the time, since my nights are every 2 weeks, it's always a rotation. I ain't seen them in 2 weeks. And then my days is normally every week, normally. I would say most of the time. Yeah, I told you yesterday my client was one of them was getting married today. So he should be up and at it right now. Yeah, I laid him out yesterday. But I'm saying, I do that every week. But he ready for his wedding, guaranteed. He won't be back for 3 weeks. So that's gonna be 3 weeks of open haircuts. Hey, I got another client. He gonna be gone for 4 weeks. He on Wednesday. That's every open haircut on Wednesday now. What I'm saying is, both of those two are every week appointments. And both of them will be gone for at least the next 3 weeks, and both of them told me that this week. So you see how that works. But that's what I mean. I treat my barbering more like a salary. I know how much I want every week, and I shoot for that, and that way I can maximize what I do everywhere else. Time with family. Like, you can't sacrifice that. You can't sacrifice that, because what I'm saying is, you have to do what you have to do. And to me, spending time with family is one of those things you have to do. You have to. The importance of doing what you're doing at work, in my opinion, is to take care of family. And I felt like the more time I spent away from family, the more money I had to spend to make it up to family. And so what I'm saying is, now I just try and balance that junk out to where I'm in the shop a set amount of hours. I don't jump for extra money because it always costs me more afterwards. I'm saying, I don't jump for extra money because it causes me headaches. It causes me, I changed my mind. I had something going on. It's like, you threw off what I had planned. And what I'm saying is, when what I have planned gets thrown off, I feel like it costs me way more than what I guess, I don't know, but it ain't worth it to me. In no way is a haircut of any kind worth what I'm capable of doing with my time. I'm saying, if I was jumping for haircuts every time one came about, then I would have never been doing these YouTube videos, and John Deere would have never have heard about me. Because I would have been out here jumping for $30 and $40 and $50 haircuts. Yeah, it sounds amazing, but what I'm saying is, the whole point is to free up time, and you can't free up if you're standing behind a chair. Hey, I'm telling you, that money ain't there. I know what you're saying. Yeah, y'all, but I can grind to get there. Hey, thinking like that just ain't fair. I don't care. You can grind and grind and grind and be anybody's barber you want to. You got an expiration date. You got a shelf life. I'm telling you, when you turn 60, these young boys, these rappers ain't gonna want you cutting their hair. And what I'm saying is, it's gonna be hard to make $800 a haircut when you 60. And it's gonna be hard to grind at 2 haircuts an hour forever. So what I'm saying is, you better be on a savings plan and stocking up as much money as possible while you grinding and you young. Because what I'm saying is, once you get to an older age, you ain't grinding like that. Once you get a family in your life that you actually want to take care of, you ain't grinding like that. And once you're able to get back to grinding like that, your body don't want to grind like that, especially if you ain't been doing what you're supposed to for your body your whole life. I'm saying, you got to find that balance. And for me, the money behind the chair just ain't never going to be there. That, no, I ain't going to swear. I got to go back and put in that one with a prayer. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, when we jump in money, it ain't always a good thing. Because I know this, what used to look like money to me when I was a kid, hey, that don't look like money to me today. I look at money in a whole different way. I was talking to somebody about that yesterday. Everything that I wanted, I thought when I was young, I was gonna get it. Hey, I ain't understand what that meant. Everything I wanted as a kid that my mother told me I couldn't have, I'm like, oh, now I'm an adult, I'm getting it. Yeah, I went out and bought snakes. What for? I bought a snake, had that boy about a week before I was like, man, what the heck am I doing? Went through motorcycles like crazy. I was like, yep, I'm gonna have everything I ever wanted. And then I realized I was trying to hide everything at the wrong time. Hey, I just got water down my boot. Ugh. And it's wet, like all down in my boot. These boots ain't as high as my old boots, and I be forgetting that. Yeah. Hey, but I used to be like, I want it, and I can get it now. And then I would think like, man, this don't make no sense. What I'm saying is, now my mindset, I still want stuff, but I get stuff that I feel like it's gonna bring me a return. Hey, back in the day, bringing me a return was like, hey, it just need to be 4 doors, so I ain't gotta let nobody in the back seat. Nowadays, what I'm saying is, I ain't worried about nobody riding with me. It's gotta do work though. It's gotta do some kind of work. I don't care if my vehicle's sexy. What I'm saying is, even these ducks, what I'm saying is, that's a pet. That's why look, a pet still gotta serve a purpose. I don't care if it relaxes your anxiety. I don't care if it, what I'm saying is, everything should serve a purpose. And if it ain't serving its purpose, what is its purpose? Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh my goodness. Where did I go with that one, and why did I go there? That junk just ain't fair. Yeah, hey, somebody should have did something about that man. Shy, whoa, that junk was a garbage show. But it was funny though. And I did like their creativity and how they did their editing and their transitions. That was nice to me. Hey, they had some smooth ones in there on that though. They did. Yep. Even the way they, in the 4th season, they popped the text up on the screen. Yeah, I liked how they did all that. If I would steal some ideas from them. Yes, I would very much so steal some of their creative ideas. Yep, I like that. They were smooth. And I can tell that the creator, the person who was directing and putting it together, they put some thought into the way that they were telling the story. I feel like I watched more for a creative ability. And they hit that out the park. I ain't gonna take that from them. Look, their creative ability was a little out the park. I mean, they did well in that area. It was just the storyline. And I know why their storyline sucked, because they got some actors that couldn't hold their stuff together, just like the characters in the show. People kept getting in trouble while they were recording, and they had to keep taking people in and out and re-editing, and it made for a lot of stuff that didn't make sense. I could see what was going on. all the actors and actresses was getting in trouble off screen. So now you got to rewrite your script mid-season. So anyway, that's what happened to the show. And it wasn't that good of a show before all that happened. But what they did is they took real life actors, kind of like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find regular people who just have social media and look like they know how to manage it better than me. Or somebody who's sitting around and ain't got no time or nothing but time. And I'm just trying to get anybody who fit into the part that I'm trying to get. And this is what happens. A lot of times, yeah, you find people who fit. Ow, I still feel like I got stung again. You find people who fit. But do they really? And then what happens is you end up having to rewrite your script. And I feel like that's what's going to happen to me a lot in life, because I'm trying to find people who can help me expand. And while I'm trying to find people who can help me expand, I keep running into situations that show where the hurdles or the roadblocks are going to be for me. And it feels like until I get to a point where I can just pay somebody, which I'm going to keep working towards that. But I'm saying, just like I pay somebody to do my taxes for me, my CPA, I got a regular person, she does a quarterly tax thing for me. But until I can find somebody who I can either pay or somebody who I can work closely with and offer something in return, I don't know how else I'm gonna get there. But I guess this is what the part of life is. Once you can figure out those hurdles, then that's when you start picking up that momentum. And what I'm saying is, I see what my next hurdle is. I don't have enough time, and I can't find nobody who has the time who I can afford. But it's okay. I just keep moving in the same way. It's gonna happen someday. I feel like either it's gonna happen or it's not meant to be. Either way, something's gonna happen and it's gonna be for me. Hey, yeah, let me get up off of here. It was another great morning walk. Your boy loved to talk. Hey, it's the way I'm headed, and it looked like it's working. Hey, what I tell you, today, or excuse me, the morning is your first opportunity, your first blessing of the day. The morning is when you wake up and your eyes open up, that's your blessing. I'm telling you, you should feel like you're thankful for it, because it don't always happen and it don't happen for everybody. But every day is a blessing. And the morning is your first opportunity to be better than you were yesterday. I don't care what it is. When the day starts midnight, you have an opportunity to start off better than you were yesterday. And if you do that, I guarantee you're going to constantly get better. Baby steps, people. Baby steps. That's what I'm taking every day. Hey, much respect, much love. This your boy, and I'm out.